Good afternoon, modelers. Welcome to another episode of Handy Reviews with Mr. Handy. We have a special treat today. I got my Hanant order. Yay! So, fresh off the airplane, ModelSvit's Mirage 2000 in 72nd scale, brand new. Brand spanking new. So, nice box. There's what we get in the box. French. We'll look at the decals inside. So, kit number 72073. And advertisements of all their other stuff coming out. Another Mirage 2000 coming out as well. So there's your QR code if you wish. Let's take a peek in this box at the again, wonderful packaging coming in your Ziploc bag. The nice thing about it is you can actually take a look at it and zip it back up. So again, another thing that I love by ModelSvit are these nice sturdy boxes. Absolutely love them. All right, here's our instructions. So color instructions as usual. We've got history here on the Mirage 2000. Our color call out. It looks like it's AK and Mr. Color. And then we get into our parts breakdown, all your sprues, decals, photo etch as usual. And this is nice to see. There we've got a masking set for the canopy and for the landing gear. So hooray! Thank you, ModelSvit. Great to see. There is your parts building for your cockpit and your landing gear bay, or your main landing gear bays, your fuselage, wings attachment over on this side, and positionable flaps. That is absolutely fabulous. It's nice to see as well. They've got, oh my goodness, they've got lots of detail in there. They're actually throwing in your defensive equipment, your chaff and flare dispensers. Nice. Probably in photo etch, I would assume. Here's your main landing gear construction. Here's your front landing gear bay and construction. Now we get into fuel tanks and Magic 2 and Mica missiles. And then we have our last page where we put it all together, the masks, and then again some more information on there's super mattress as well. Nice. So we've got a nice combination of air-to-air missiles on this one. Here is your stencils. So there's going to be lots and lots of decals, lots of stencils, and that's nice to see. I really enjoy that. The other thing I really like is the stencils for the missiles as well. So you don't have to go searching for aftermarket for markings on the missiles, which is very nice. And then we get into our camo breakdowns. This is French in Saudi Arabia, 1990. You've got French 1991 in Saudi Arabia again for Desert Storm. Another French 93, May of 93, and it's normal tactical camouflage. And India, nice, 2012, excellent. And then our last one, of course, is Greek in 2014, because they're the other main user of the Mirage 2000. What would have been nice to see was Egyptian instead of 3 French. Personally, I would have liked to have seen an Egyptian version, but unfortunately we'll have to go through Aftermarket for that. Let's take a peek what's in this bag. Some nice and tasty plastic, it looks like. So, let's take a peek. Let's start with this one here in the back. Everything's falling all over. So here we go. First sprue. Here's our underbelly wing surface, and look at the detail. Wow, there's some nice detail in there. Holy smokes. I don't know if you guys can see right in, but there's some very nice rivet detail too. Holy cow, that looks really nice. Everything is flash free, of course. Well, it should be, because it's a it should be, because it's a brand new mold. There is some of the innards for the landing gear. Amazing. There's your main landing gear door. There you go. Look at that. And they've included hydraulic lines. Wow. Love it. Love it. That's great. And then there's your WAP, or your flap mechanisms for underneath, and your refueling probe. Wow, that's nice. All right, next piece, and wow, you can already see all the rivets. There's your two different versions of the fin. Having some trouble talking today. So nice, that's great. Here's your fuselage parts, and we have some inside bits for the wheel well. This is some amazing stuff. There you go. Let's take a peek at the fuselage. And there you can see. I'm sorry about the lights, and the camera. Camera's being a pain in the butt today. So, this is some really nice work done on these. There. So as you can see, there's some really nice surface detail. Very, very nice. And again, there's your main instrument panel. This is probably in for the back end of the cockpit. And there's the other side of the fuselage. And again, some really great detail for that main landing gear bay. Wow. Let's take a peek on the other side. Yeah, and they have added detail on the sidewalls. Let's hear it for ModelSvit. All right, next one. So we're dealing with the tops of the wings on this, flaps, and landing gear, and some detail for the main gear. As you can see in this, again, some very nice detail. A little bit of a blemish there. It's grease. And it looks like we've got a little bit of surface detail here. We've got blue. We've got some blue marker on there. And we have our main landing gear struts. We have, oh, excellent. We have our main wheels, and they are weighted. Perfect. And then we have the more detailed main landing wells and the doors. Jeez. That is some great detail. And then our flaps. and our main, whoops, sorry, and our main, or our front landing gear. And there's the wheel for the front landing gear, and it is weighted as well. Oh man. This is some tasty, tasty plastic. This is amazing. And then as you can see at the end there, again, the bloody camera will give me some problems, but you can see the detail for the rivets. Now, I am a fan of the recessed rivets. I think recessed rivets are nice. I also do believe that they can be a little bit overdone. I don't think that these are overdone. They work, but might be a little bit too much. There's rivet detail on the pylons. Here's our pylons and weapons. There's our Super Matra. There's our, what's the other one? I can't remember what the other one is. And then our fuel tanks. So, take a peek. The fuel tanks look really nice. They've got nice detail as well. Even the missiles are really nice. And then the pylons are just fabulous. Wow. And then we'll flip them over, and there's your pylon details. So, give a shot of the light. I might have to get some better lights. I apologize for the quality. I don't know if any of you guys realize this or not, but I'm doing this all on my camera or on my phone. So this is all being done by phone, my Samsung. Here's our Magic 2s, and here's our micas. Oh, what an idiot I was. So we go back to this other sprue, and yeah, this is the Super Mica main body. Yeah, what an idiot I am. So there's your Super Mica main body, and I knew it looked familiar, I just couldn't figure out. So that's the two parts of your main body. The other thing is this is nice too, because they don't actually mold the fin on this. They mold the fin on the sides, and then you have fins to attach on the top and then on the separate piece. So that's nice. I like that. You'll be able to thin them out a bit more if you wish, and it'll be easier to take them off if you're going to replace with photo etch. These micas are all one piece. They are very, very nice. As you can see, there's the pylons. These pylons aren't as deep. Oh, no, there is. You can just make it out. There you go. Interesting. Magic 2s. Some really nice detail on them as well. Unfortunately, they've molded the front fins as all of them. So there's, the two on the sides and then all the way around. So that's unfortunate, but more pylons. I believe these are for the micas, and these ones down here I believe are for the Magics, the Magic 2s. So again, detail of the fuel tanks. Nice stuff. And now we're to the air intakes and engines, and it looks like the ejection seat, and I'm not too sure what the rest of it is, but there's ejection seat. The ejection seat looks like it might be quite a few parts. I'll have to go back to the instructions and take a look. There's your back area of the cockpit, I believe. And there's the side walls of the ejection seat. And there is your engine, and on the inside it's got the ripples. There is your part of your exhaust, and then it's attached with your turkey feathers at the back, and then of course there's the flame holder. So and then we've got our you know, I'm not sure what the proper term is. These are basically your shock cones for the air intakes to break up the air when it's coming through. I believe it is. And then here's your air intakes. And again, the surface detail is absolutely fabulous. Nice. Trying to work with the phone today, and it's being a bit of a pain in the ass. So let's take a look on the other side. Those are nice. I'm sure Resikit or somebody will redo them, or they'll do them as the resin bits, but you know that they're not too bad in here. So that's those. Here's our clears. And ModelSvit has so kindly provided a closed canopy and an open canopy. That's great. And then you probably got your landing lights there. There's your HUD panel, possibly a gun panel. I don't know why you would need it there because you've got your HUD, but they're a little, I don't know. They're not super clear, but you know, a little bit of future, and they'll. I'm sure they'll clear up, or you get your vacuum formed. And finally, well, not finally, interesting. Finally, we got our decals and our photo etch. So let's check the photo etch out first. So there's your photo etch. Let's flip it around. There's your instrument panels. I'm not too sure what those are. Those may be, and I'm just looking through the view screen, those might be for the consoles. And then, of course, here's your the chaff and flare box that I pointed out in the instructions. Looks like there might be some mirrors in there too. And of course your seat belts and plenty of other stuff that I don't know what it is right now. And then on the other side we have some more wheels. And I'm not too terribly sure what these are for. And then there's your mask in behind as well, right here. You can just make it out. There's some of the masking right there. So, not too sure what these wheels are for. They are for the Mirage 2000C. Might be for the later version. So, and finally our decals. So, as you can see, we've got, there's your French. These are Indian, but honestly, they almost look like Italian. So, I think that red might, I don't know. They look Italian. And then you've got Greek. So, yeah, there's something wrong with that color on the Indian ones. But you have some great decals. There's some of your instrument decals to put underneath or on top of, or however you want. And then you've got all the stencils. I'm assuming those are for the missiles. You've got your walkway caution stripes. So it looks fabulous, actually. Nice decals. A little bit of nose art there. Yeah. So, overall, very, very impressed. Absolutely fabulous, fabulous, fabulous model. I believe this was in the high 30s Canadian, 30, maybe $31 on at Hanat. So I just want to take a peek and see. Okay, so they weren't, yeah, I was wrong. Those parts that I was talking about with regards to them being for the no, I guess I was right. And then yeah, there's some plastic pieces for your sidewalls. So I thought maybe those pieces that I was pointing out that were for the main gear walls were or the front gear walls were actually for the sidewalls of the cockpit. I know that ModelSvit does that with some of their planes, but obviously not on that one. Anyways, definitely worth the money I paid. If you love the Mirage, I do. The only disappointing part is, like I said, the Indian decals look like they might be a little bit off. And it would have been nice to have had some Egyptian decals, I think. It's a very nice kit, as you can see. Like I said, I'm sorry about the camera. It's been a bit of a problem today, but it has got some superb detail. I know we were talking about the surface rivets. I know a lot of people don't like, or they think that they're kind of overdone. I personally don't mind them. This one, like I said, I don't think that they're overdone in this kit. I know maybe on the tail fin, maybe a little much, but overall, I give this kit, I don't know, probably, if I were to mark it, I'd probably give it a 80%, 85 maybe, maybe even a 90. So it is a nice kit. ModelSvit, I have quite a few of their kits. There's some really nice stuff. The only reason I have a lot of their kits is because they do a lot of the Soviet stuff, and they do some really obscure stuff too. So, yeah, nice. You can get your copy from probably your local hobby store. Hanat is selling them. All the online guys will probably be selling it. Or you can buy it straight from ModelSvit in the Ukraine. I will put their email, or I'll put their website down in the comments. And yeah, thanks again for checking out another one of Mr. Handy's handy reviews. We'll see you on the next one, and happy modeling.